Hello everyone, speaking inside aka No-Brainer, and welcome to the Star Wars Destiny video. So I am back from my holidays. I've done some soul searching. I've been doing a lot of theory crafting, and I came to my conclusions. I had my deck, it was all ready to grow, and then FFG ruined everything. Oh, why FFG, why? 3 weeks before a tournament and you're gonna pull this, what the hell? Alright, so if you were interested, the deck was Chopper. My plan was to play a Chopper deck, but with Mandalorian Vambracers and potentially Sonic Detonators, and the idea was that if I came up against a Satine or a Java, I would transition into a Mill Chopper, and if I went up against pretty much any other deck, I would play as an Aggro Chopper. But of course now that's not going to happen at all, so that's great, because we lost Droid's Day Out. Droid's Day Out was very important to making the Mill Chopper or the Disrupt Chopper work, because that meant that you could roll out all your dice, hope you rolled a Disrupt or a discard, turn the R2 to the other one, and then resolve both with the Faithful Companions. That isn't happening now, and I can't even play the proper Aggro Chopper now anymore because I don't have a second R2 die. So yeah, great. So let's see how good Chopper works without any of those things, because Chopper really got hit. I think Chopper might have got hit the most after maybe what, maybe not what, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm up against a Vader Battle Droid. So I'm going to keep this Convergence, actually. This is actually quite terrifying. Like, exceptionally terrifying. I'm surprised he does not have the Fighting Pit, because that would have been even scarier. But yeah, this is exceptionally terrifying. If he managed to do like a Fear and Dead Man turn 1, I have a lot of problems. And we're playing with 3 things. But I do have Salvage Arm, Grappling Arm, and Grappling Arm. So I'm starting with 3 1-cost upgrades here, which is really nice. And yeah, so what I need in order for Faithful Companions to work is more 1-cost dice. 3, 4, 5 versus 4, so I win. And I think I really badly want the shields here. So I am definitely taking some shields, because I'm going to be putting 2 upgrades on Chopper here, and 1 on the R2. GLHF, we are playing a best of 3, so he will get at least 1 choice. I'm going to just tap that so I get the things to turn up. Alright, so he's playing out the Battle Droid here. He's going to Thieves it immediately for a 3-cost upgrade, which is why I have Convergence. So I am going to Power Action Chopper for a Grappling Arm here, keeping my 2 resources available for Convergencing. Because after all, Salvage Arm can be played afterwards. No, he's not. Okay. He just wants that die out there at all times for no real reason. Got it. So in that case, I think I salvage on Chopper here? Yeah. Salvage on Chopper. There we go. He hasn't got die sides. Like, I'm keeping the Flee the Scene up. If he managed to roll like 2 4s, I would definitely have Flee the Scenes there, but he didn't, so we're good with that. I can roll out Chopper here without any worries about loss of 2 discard sides. Okay, so I can do a 4 discard if I really wanted to, but that's not very good. That's just an absolutely horrible roll, let's be honest. I could disrupt him for 5, discard him for 5 though, which would be quite funny. But he doesn't need to well, a discard for 5, but then I only have 2 dice. Okay, so he's going to play Sith, and then he's going to deal the 1 damage. Yep, okay. Yeah, I'm not. He's used up resources at least. I'm not gonna try and press the issue. Yeah, I mean, he's getting it with 3 resources, which kind of sucks. So let's roll in R2 here. Let's just hope I roll damage. +2 is okay, and I will focus this Chopper die to the 2. Electromagnetic Pulse, sure. I can still roll out C-3PO here, and I could just resolve the discard 2 from Salvage Arm, actually. My worry is that C-3PO is having some trouble. I could roll in C-3PO, I could get the 2 resources and the 2 discard, and then Convergence him. My problem there is that he's still going to be able to resolve resources and do a damage, and he'll have done 4 damage to me this round. No, I'm just going to do a discard 2 here. Fear and Dead Man's gone, and so is Vader's Fist. Because if I had the money, I could have fled the scene, but I don't have the money, so there we go. Let's, I don't want to see C-3PO roll out because I don't have resolvable sides. Let's discard this Convergence. Let's re-roll these 2. Let's try for some resolvable damage sides here. That's a Disrupt, at least. Disrupt is resolvable. So is a Shield. So I could resolve for 2 Disrupt and 2 Shields here. I think I will do that. Let's see if... Unless C-3PO rolls a focus side here. He doesn't. So in fact, I am going to Disrupt for 2, and then Faithful Companions, and I will actually take the 2 money here. He's going to claim, that's fine, and I will just take my shield. Alright, so I didn't really do anything to him round 1, but I have better money than him, at least. And he lost his Vader's Fist. Usually they only play 1 copy of that. He lost an Electromagnetic Pulse and a Doubt and a Fear and Dead Man. Like, they were good sides they lost. And I am going to be able to do this double Instigate play here. Which could be quite scary. Or just an Instigate off the Sensors play. Unfortunately, I didn't draw some really good stuff, but oh well. You know, like another upgrade. So what's my maximum damage here? My max possible damage here is 10. Which is definitely not enough to kill, but I could still instigate, roll in the chopper, and just see what I get. Because I might just be able to then roll in the C-3PO off of it. Another discard side. Well, a 3 discard isn't horrible. I could discard all 5 here. I could go for this 5 discard and discard him for 5. Or I could turn this R2 to a 2 melee and resolve 4. Discarding for 5 would mean that I get to then flee the scene and take a mulligan for this round. So let's do that. Let's off the sensors here, which allows me to activate 2 characters. Two melee, the resource. I will turn to the other discard side. Then I will salvage arm and discard him for 5. I'm playing the mill deck that I said I would play! There goes a Vader's lightsaber. There goes a Forsaken Probe. The other Vader's Fist. So both Vader's Fists are gone now. This is kind of ridiculous. What's going on here? I can even pacify if I want to get some pacification going for myself. I'd rather discard and go for a reroll. I have a decent chance of hitting a melee side here. Double blanks. Alright, never mind. No melee side for me. He rolls a 3 melee, a 2, and a blank. Okay. I could just accept the 3 melee coming in here. And try for the... And just get that 6 damage out. But I think I'm going to mill him to death, potentially, here. I will take 2 damage still from Retribution, so it's not worth it, actually. Let him take the shields. Let's discard this, flee the scene. Let's reroll these 2. Oh my god, I am really just not rolling this. I have a good chance here of hitting melee sides. I hit a melee side. There we go. There's his 2 shields. There's my 5 melee. Tempted to have maybe I should have hit the droid instead. I don't know. I can take my money. Alright, so we're both very rich, but he doesn't have any Vader's Fist, at least, going here. I'm playing the mill very effectively, which is hilarious to me. Okay, there's a Neiman. So... he's actually spending his money now. the question is, do I go for more milling? I don't think I do. I think I've got to try and go for some damage now. I think I was very cute and it was very effective, but I think I got to go for some damage now. And I think I've got to roll out Chopper though, even though he has this power action. There's another discard side. I could go for more milling again. Seize the day. He takes 2 actions. Okay. Any punishing slashes? Okay. So he's going to be able to kill off the Chopper here. He gets to resolve. And then turn. But he's going to overkill by a lot for this. But he kills the... Yep. He plays his combo. He gets what he wants. It costs him a lot, though. But now I'm looking quite scared. But I can play the salvage arm and then the Chewbaccas. And still maybe just spike off this Vader. I do have to worry about this Neiman, though. The Neiman Mastery does really suck for me. So I think for the sake of it, I will automated defense and remove that. Die. Oop. Whoops. Did that go on top or on the bottom? Did that go on the... There's an instigate. There's off sensors. I use an off sensors. There's the pacify. Okay. It seems to have been in order. I had another salvage arm in there. I used the automated droid's defense just now. There's the salvage arm. Okay. Okay, we're good. Accidentally put my discard on top. Okay, he discards me for 1. And oh god damn it! Oh god damn it. I should have respected that. I should have respected that 1 in 3. I should have respected that 1 in 3. That's probably game. That might be game. I should have respected that. I could have done like 7 damage here, but I didn't. I can at least turn to the 1 and do 5, but oh my god, losing that. Never mind. I can't believe I just lost that now. And that's a focus side. Thank you so much, game. Do 2. Yay. Sorry, 3. Oh my god. I will take that battlefield off of him. Okay. Because he has Seize the Day still, and that still scares me. Well, I don't need resources or shields or anything, really. I should still have done it, though, just in case, because I did actually want to discard for the Chewbaccas, but... I can't believe I just lost my Chewbaccas there from that 1 in 3. That was just some poor play on my part. I needed to get that out there quicker. But it was just going to get blanked was the problem with Neiman Mastery, but... Oh, if I'd played it on the C-3PO, I could then rolled in R2 and unblanked it. That makes all the sense, actually. So yeah, let's Mandalorian Vambraces the C-3PO. He still has A, Fear and Dead Men. A, Pushing Slash. A, Seize the Day. Probe. Hits the all-mate defense and the hidden motive. Great, 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 great. So I can play off the sensors, go for fight 5 here. I could turn to the discard, go for a discard side. I play another Mandalorian Vambraces first, and then just hope it gets everything. Well, the thing is with the Mandalorian Vambraces, he's playing his Maul Saber now. Great. So the thing is with the Mandalorian's Vambraces, they don't have any blank sides at least. So they can get me some shields. Great. Great. Fantastic. Okay. I don't want to do this then. I think I turn to the 2 and the 1 and then take 2 shields? Yeah. I can at least do 5 still. Maybe kill him on the next round. If he doesn't kill me here, which is a very high chance of him just killing me here. Ooh, maybe I should have actually turned to the Disrupt and stopped the Dot Maul because it costs him a resource to do that. Or I could have removed his dice, because if I'd removed his shields, it would have been in a good spot for me. So let's do another... his hand, sorry. He's going to reroll the whole thing. He can definitely kill off one of me. So I'm going to Mandalorian and bring that back to my hand. He's got to kill off the C-3PO here. Ah, shit, I forgot salvage arm. And then I'll claim. He's paying 2 for something? Oh, God. You can't quite kill both of me. I can't believe I lost that Chewbacca's. And he can't seize the day at least. I can do another Chewbacca's rifle. So if I Chewbacca's rifle for 3, I C-3PO gets a focus, turns to the 4, but I only have the 1 resource left. Faithful Companions would cost me 2 to resolve it for 5. Well, I wouldn't... Again, Faithful Companions would cost the resource for it. So I think the correct decision... Well, if I play it, is to actually... override here. For 2. And that gives me 2 resources still. So I can potentially pump it and stuff. 1 discard, not what I wanted. At all. Because if it was rolled the 3 or the 4 here, I could have then resolved it. And increased the value. So here, I need C-3PO to roll double focus to survive, to win this game. But at least I can Theeds it. Assuming he doesn't roll damage. Okay, so he rolls a 2 melee here. So I can still Thieves this and go for it. The Battle Droid will do 1. But if I Theeds, he rolls in the Battle Droid, I kill off the Vader, I can then play Right Shield and survive. That would be on 1 health forever. I need to maximize my chances here. Oh, reach the stars, of course. I forgot he had reach the stars available. A blank, okay. Gets to do it again. Yeah, and that's game. Should have gone for the C-3PO. That was just very disappointing. Getting Chewbacca's and then not rolling damage and then Well, that was game one. Still got a chance. I should have won that one. That hit it. See, you hit the 1 in 3 on the Chewbaccas. So, of course, if I had rolled C-3PO, I too would have hit the 1 in 3, right? Yeah, motives don't really matter against Chewbacca's. Well, it does, but I had more. Chewbacca gets 2 uses of it, is the thing. Oops, I don't get this die. Alright, so I get to choose. I'll almost certainly choose his. I do get Rex's Blaster start, though. Rex's Blaster start is strong. Rex's Blaster start is very strong. So, let's keep the Rex's Blaster and see what else I get. I should get some more off the sensors. I can't afford off the sensors, so I'm looking for an Ewok ambush, really. I don't get that. I get Hidden Motive and Pacify, which aren't helpful. But I can salvage arm and then override for Rexes, but I don't have the advantage here. I don't have removal here. Not removal. I don't have I don't have action cheating here. So I think I play the salvage arm and I'll play the Mr. Bones. I'll let him go first, I think. Doing the one unblockable, though, is pretty good for me. But he's just going to claim the battlefield so many more times. Yeah, thinking. Shields is very nice for me. Yeah. I want to be able to go for 15. I think 17 shields is too much for me to deal with. Okay, so starting with 3 resources, which terrifies me. I at least get a salvaged arm down. The start isn't as powerful as the other one. So he's immediately starting off with the Darth Vader's lightsaber, which is definitely one of the most powerful things he could start with. Thinking about it, it is just kind of really crazy that he's still playing... the Disrupt's nice here, actually. It is kind of crazy that he still plays the... not a good roll for him. It's still kind of crazy that he still plays the Pulse. Yep, Racer's Blaster. Sounds good. Forced him to be worried about how long he's taking. Because, yeah, Pulse, Electromagnetic Pulse is still 0 cost, but droids are just way less effective now. Then maybe it's not worth playing them, but I guess the meta has not had nearly enough time to adapt to droids being gone. So that's a 3 and a 4 for one. So I hit a motive this, melee, and hope it doesn't hit a melee, but it hit a melee, so he gets to do 1 damage. And then power action it back in. But it does cost him a card, though. And then he's probably... because he would ideally want to re-roll this 4 for one. So losing a card here does still hurt him. He hits a 2 melee again. That means I could take 5. Alternatively, I pacify that, and then he has 2 chances of re-rolling to get a 2 or a 3 there. And maybe I should have just Darth Vader lightsaber, hit him out with the Darth Vader's lightsaber instead. Almost guaranteeing that I don't get hit for 3. Because if I had action sheet here, I could turn to the discard sides, resolve them. He couldn't have done his play. The problem as well is that the pacify is giving him shields. The way I should be thinking about this is pacify is removing 1 damage, giving him 2 shields. The chance that he hits the 2 and the 3 is pretty high. But I think I've got to do this. I think I've got to play to my outs here. Ah, he concedes the 3. Right. But then I can disrupt it, so that was a terrible play. That was an absolutely awful play he just made. Thank God for that. Discard a Neiman. That's painful. He could have overwritten instead. Alright. R2 coming out. With 2 indirect and the blank, let's change this blank to the 2 melee. I can still at least resolve 6. Forsaken, hit a motive, sorry, on this one, sure. Oh, of course it hits the melee. Of course it hits the melee. Well, might as well just roll out C-3PO then, at least. Yep, double focus, sounds good to me. Going to the 2 ranged and the plus and the 2 melee, resolving it as 4. Do I remove the shields or do I take the battlefield with Rexes? I think I want the battlefield from Rexes here. And honestly, I just don't want you, Mr. Bones, right now. I've got another copy of you in my deck, I think, so it'll be fine. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I took that out for the other Chewies. Speaking of Chewies, there's a Chewies. So I can overwrite the salvage arm and go with Chewie stuff. I can Ewok ambush and go with Chewie stuff. This all sounds fantastic to me, so let's discard the salvage arm for Chewbacca's. Let's do a point of damage and roll in Chewies. Let's see if I get Forsakened. Of course, it rolls a disrupt. The disrupt's not terrible. I mean, it's pretty bad, but it's not terrible. And then I can get my salvage arm back. I can also Theeds it, potentially, if I wanted to Theeds it. Okay, he's going to doubt. That is risky. That is risky. I like that play. That is risky, but I get a 3. Okay, I don't actually like that play because it hit 3. That was actually really, really risky for not much of a reason, actually. Probe. And he has the Ewok ambush and the hidden motive, of course. Well, that kind of sucked because I really wanted the Ewok ambush to go off, but oh well. Chopper. He must not have much removal then, so I'm okay rolling out and going for max damage here. That's a discard side. I can see 3PO and get the discard if he rolls poorly here. He rolls the 3 and the +2 and the 4 for 1. So I could discard and disrupt and only take 5 here. Or I could take 5 here anyway, but then still turn to the 3 and do 6 for that. So let's roll in R2-D2. That lets me roll in C-3PO. And then decide how I want to do this. So I could So I get an R2 ability. I can turn to the 3, hit him for 7, 8, 9. Well, then I'm dead. I lose the other guy. Or I could discard him for 3 and disrupt him, and then I only take 5, but these dice are pretty terrible. I'm hitting him for 6. Let's turn to the... Let's R2-D2 turn to the 2. And then let's C3PO disrupt for 2. And then Fateful and Salvaged Arm and discard for 3. Okay. It does mean I'm probably losing the battlefield next, though. But do I want to right shield or flee the scene? Do I really want to flee the scene? I could go for the 2 ranged here instead, or something like that. Instead of going for a resource on Thieves here. But I think I want the Thieves resource. There's no reason why I shouldn't be taking the Thieves resource. Oh, that's right, because he still has to roll out and resolve the battle droid. Yeah, so I could have hit him for 3 and then claimed here. But yeah, I will hit him for 3. He will claim. He will start the next round. He will probably have the action sheet. So I will take my resource here, and then I will play right shield for 1. And then go into the next round. He might... If he gets the action sheet off, I'm probably dead. Maybe I should have hit him for 9. I think I should have actually hit him for 9 here. I played that wrong. Because I hit him for 9, and then I can still do Rex's R2 action sheeting, and hit him for the other 4 to kill. But if he doesn't draw Seize the Day, I'm pretty fine. Because here I would instigate into Ewok ambush, and then win. Because I can do 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not enough. I need 9. I can convergence the other guy, maybe? I can convergence the Saber, maybe? If he rolls poorly here. 2 shield, 2 resources, and the 4 plus 4. He might have the reroll 2 die though. So I think I go for this, and then I do the convergence play afterwards. So let's instigate here. Paying 1, rolling chopper. Of course, if I hit all discard, then I'm probably set from that. So I can do... I can do 8 here. Wait, if I turn to the 4 for 1, is that 9? Wait. 4 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9. Yeah, 9. Okay, so... Then I... Ewok ambush. To roll an R2-D2. Turn the Chewbaccas to the 4 for 1. Then I roll in C3PO. And kill, yeah. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Phew! Made it! See, this is a good matchup. This is a good matchup against him. Ah, he doesn't let me see what he had. Okay. Okay, so droids can kill Vader with Chewbacca still. He had to have missed his Seize the Day, because Seize the Day is what wins him that won him that game there. If he could have gone for it. This is a game of spikes, right? I'm spiking, he's spiking. What's interesting though is that I'm able to keep up with him with an entire character die less. Yes, I get the plot, but that's not the point. That is the point. But I'm able to keep up with him, which is cool. I'm enjoying this. The fact that I can keep up with him. So maybe Chopper isn't dead, you know? He gets to choose the battlefield, though. He's probably choosing his, just straight up choosing his. Convergence is a good card here. Do not want any of this action cheating for this first round, though. I'm planning on getting rid of his... upgrade anyway with Convergence, so here we go. If he ever gets out of Vader's Fist, though, I'm very upset. Punch Dagger, this is not... No mods. No mods in my opening hand for Chopper. To be fair, I only play the 4, the Grappling Arms, and the Salvage Arms. And this is Double Instigate again. I threw away Double Instigate in Hidden Motive just to get Double Instigate in Hidden Motive again. That just sucks. You to pick. Yep. Of course he does. So I don't necessarily have the money to Convergence. Same to you once more. So I don't really have the money to Convergence easily here, which does scare me. But he's definitely going for this Convergence play, so I'll just roll out Chopper immediately. Maybe hit Disrupt and force that, but I'd ideally like to roll damage. Discard, double discard. Wow, okay. Neo Mastery, pays 2, turns 1 to a blank. Okay. So I could Convergence that, but it's a 2 for a 2. Or I could Instigate with the R2. Strip the rest of his hand. I think I punched out. I think I'm not going for a Convergence play this first round. Probe. Hits the Instigate and the Convergence. Okay. Well, I don't need to Instigate anymore. He's got 2 cards left, but I don't need to Instigate anymore. I potentially could save that for the next round. Just roll out and try for some melee. Because Punch Dagger does have a 2 for one side. If I hit that, it's good to have not done this. Oh, yeah, I'll turn to the 2 melee here. Well, that was my resource for the Convergence, but it did not happen. So now he overrides. God damn it. Ah, and I've lost my Convergence for that as well. I was not expecting him to play like that. Well played. I was not expecting him to do what he just did there. Gets around my thing. Also, my spacebar's been having issues lately. I think you might have noticed. So let's roll in C-3PO. Let's see what I get. If I get the focus, that's interesting, actually. Yeah, so with this focus, I can turn to the 4 and then resolve a 3. Yeah, at least put on some damage here. So I can double focus. Or I can get 2 resources and single focus and do 5 instead of 7. But I think I want to do more damage. So let's do this. Let's Fateful for the 3. Oh, I still have my money. I'm spending that next turn. At least I'm going to have Battlefield potentially this next round. So let's hit him for another 4. So he's half health at least. That 4 for 1 in the +4. Well, that was unfortunate for him because melee. Because now he doesn't get to use it. He gets 4 money. Very glad I had removal. So yeah, I get the Battlefield. He gets a lot of money though. As I said, if he gets out the 7, God. As I said, if he gets out the whatchamacallit, I have some serious issues. But I can actually Rexus at the start here. He doesn't have Seize the Day, so I can Rexus and hit him for 6 pretty effectively. So yeah. There's no reason why I shouldn't play Rexes on the C-3PO instead. Oh, I can't instigate if I Rexes. I would have to override the Punch Dagger. Damn, not having any mods. Okay, so I think I start once more by just rolling out Chopper. Just flat out rolling Chopper, getting his dice potentially removed. Rolls a blank in a discard. Second Neiman, yep. Second blank. These dice love rolling discard, man. Alright, so I think I just Rexes now because those are both blanks. I can still Theeds for the easy pickings potentially here. Maybe I should have done that beforehand. The 3, the 2, and the 3 shields. Yeah, I'm perfectly okay with him having those. So let's see 3PO, which are 2s as well. And I'm hoping to roll really well here. Eesh. Eesh. Alright, do I turn to the 2 melee, resolve the 2 indirect and the 2 melee? Could return to the focus side, go to the 4 melee, and then I have the 2, and then I do the 2, and then I still have do 3, and then I still have 4, which is not enough. Well, no, I'd only be able to do 5. I wouldn't be able to do 6. I'd only be able to do 5 as a maximum. I think I want to just try for rerolls, though. So I think since I want to try for rerolls, I'll just turn to the 2, and then I will Fateful, and I will just resolve those. Yeah, he knows exactly where he wants to put that damage. Not even... Yep, he takes the shields. I am going to take the resource here. Threaten to remove the Vaders. Which is scary, because he's still going to be able to do 6 here. And that's the 4th one as well. What the fuck are you doing? So the damage was spread how, sorry? So the damage was spread how, sorry? Yeah, because he can, as part of that, he can resolve that. Jesus, I never even noticed Vader could do that. Okay. Okay, so yeah, definitely not game. I kind of want to keep my shields. I did have removal. I had the pacify. I should have pacified. He's quite right. I'll be honest. Despite playing against Vader for many months now, this is the first time I've seen someone roll melee off of the Vader's saber and resolve it. It has never registered as a thing Vaders can do. Yeah, no, I can't believe I've never seen that before. That is kind of insane. And of course he did roll the 4, but he didn't need much. He only needed to hit a melee side. And I can't punch through that anymore. If I claim, I give him the shield. But if I don't claim, he gets the action sheet. He still has a droid to roll out though, so he might decide to do that. So let's riot shield this. Yeah, he just claims. That makes sense. So let's discard this easy pickings, reroll. For the resource, I'll take the resource, sure. I can't believe that has just never registered in my head as a thing people can do. Yep. I have 10. I might be able to survive something. Just flat out resolving it. Alright. It's kind of annoying, the fact that this is just... This is my first mod. First mod! I'm amazed that I've never seen that happen before. Why is my spacebar is so broken? He's taken 3 resources. That terrifies me. That means Vader's fist is almost certainly incoming. Which I'm very scared of. So I think I instigate and hope to hit a discard side potentially here. Well, that is a discard side, I guess. I could do with some damage as well, game. I can discard him for 2 and take 2 money. Great. I will pay 1 to discard for 2. And I don't hit the Vader's fist. This really sucks. I have to take 2 money, and both of those monies are my character dice for pacifying. Right, because if you roll out the droid and it hits the +2, you can actually resolve it. Can at least likely resolve this together. But now with a Vader's fist, things are looking just really scary for me. Three damage is 3 damage. He makes the mistake by playing the power action first. Good. Well, there it goes. To the west side, really? I thought spots were May, but okay. I will remove the die. And then I'll at least claim and I'll have Rex's Blaster ready to go. So if I do God roll, I'm in a good spot. Well, I can kill the Vader. Okay, yeah, no, he didn't get anything from that. I want to keep my guys within the 3, so it takes more than one Vader's Fist potentially here. Discard this Pacify. I need action cheating. And I needed it yesterday. He can't seize the day at least. So I do have the potential to play this salvage arm on the Blister Bones. Off the sensors lets me activate literally everyone. But then I would have absolutely no money for the resolvings, but I think that's okay. He can't take 2 actions with his activation here, so I can afford to play this salvage arm for 1. Fuck. He didn't roll a 4. But he's still getting some really good use out of the Vader's die. Okay. So this is where I play off the sensors to activate everyone. And pray. And we pray. I have no resources to stop this. The salvage arm, if it didn't cost her money. Fantastic. This game really doesn't want me to win. I had a really good shot of killing this Vader, guys. I'm just saying right now. Rex has had a 2 ranged. Mr. Bones had the 3 for 1, or a 2, or a 1, or a 1. Chopper had the 1s and 2s. Grappling Arms had the 1. He's got really lucky in that game 1 and game 3. Well, I could have played better. I could have pacified. Well, yeah, so this is just very upsetting to me, and I have to resolve these discard sides because, well, I don't have to resolve these discard sides. I could choose not to resolve these discard sides, and then C-3PO dies, but he gets to roll back in anyway, so yeah, no, I'm resolving the discard sides. I can't even choose, I can't even do that, I'm resolving, no. Oh yeah, I can't even afford to pump. I shouldn't have played the salvage arm in the first place because I can't afford to actually pump a die in the first place, so whoops. Or resolve 2 dice in the first place. Whoops, salvage arm was a mistake in the first place, alright. Your move. I can't believe how bad this has gone. GG. Can't do anything. So I did have removal when you did the shield. Then you took... My plan was to remove the die you rolled back in, because I could take the 2. But I should have just removed it. Because, yeah, there's nothing stopping me from doing that. That's the first time I've ever seen it. I can't believe that's the first time I've ever seen it. But, yeah, so... The gods really want... I'm not saying that to him. The gods really wanted him to win this game, though. I mean, game 1, 1 in 3 chance of losing my Chewbaccas, and I lost it. Game 3, just... I don't roll damage. He rolls in, he hits that 50% with the Vader's die, and then I just resolve it. Of course, I didn't even know that was a thing. I discard 2 cards from his hand, and he still had the Vader's Fist. Which was insane. So yeah. Yeah, I should have convergenced him immediately when he played the Nemons in the first place. But I didn't even have any mods. Like, that final game was just a very unlucky game for me. And game 1 I really should have won that. But I didn't play the Chewbaccas. Well, this has been Chopper. Without Droid's Day Out, it's kind of annoying, I will admit. Very, very annoying, in fact. It wouldn't have cost me the 1 to play the to do the bones, at least. I could have resolved bones for a 4 still, if I hadn't have... If it was Droid's Day Out instead of off the sensor. If it was DDO instead of sensors. Could have killed Vader here. There were a lot of times in this last game where you just kind of... where I just got very much unlucky. I just got unlucky. Spending money to try for the fist, for example. If I had 1 more money, Vader was dead here. I drew no mods for rounds 1 and 2. You hit your 50% on the Vader die to kill R2. Well, round 1, your unlucky die roll worked out. Notice how you have 0 now. Vader uses his resources. I think this should have been a win for droids. I think droids still beats out Vader. So I think I think Chopper droids might now still be like a high quality spiking damage deck. Like, the strength of droids is that they have 16 health effectively. The reason why they have 16 health is because Chopper and R2 both are threats. If you especially put Chopper as elite and R2 as the single die. Even though double die R2 is technically better, because then you can ignore Chopper entirely and just focus on the R2 C3PO shenanigans, and when you're doing off the sensors and stuff, you get to do that roll out and resolve stuff. But if you have Chopper as the elite, then they've got 2 separate targets that are both very scary. So yeah. And the only reason why they were super close is because you got lucky. Yeah, no problem. I'm Sad now, though. Sad face. Oh, for 2. Winners always report. That's the rule. So, this has been me, Gimsly99, aka No Brainer. Thank you for watching and experimenting with me with the droid still. That sucked that I couldn't quite get there on the Vader there. Obviously more removal wouldn't have helped, but the removal I had, if I had removed that die in game 3, as my opponent pointed out as well, I think I would have survived. R2 would have survived to spike him on the start of this final round, right? R2 would have spiked him more, and he would have died. So, it's been me, Gimsly99, aka No Brainer. Thank you for watching. Signing out.